Hey guys, Bronya here. Welcome to your weekly tarot reading. I hope you're doing really well wherever you are in the world with everything that we're navigating at the moment. Before we jump into your reading, I just wanted to say thank you so much for all of your support and for watching my videos and liking and sharing and commenting. I so greatly appreciate it. For those of you that haven't yet subscribed, I would love it if you do so. That way you'll know when I post new videos. So that would be so amazing for me. Also, I teach tarot, guys. If you want to learn tarot with me, the first link down below is the link to the initiation, which is my immersive learn tarot journey that you can sign up for at any time. So don't forget that that's there. You'll also find the links to all of my social media and the link to my website should you want to arrange a personal reading or healing for yourself. I currently have places for readings and can deliver them fairly quickly, so if you would like to grab a reading, now is a really good time to do so. So I am wishing you so much love and magic for your week ahead. Let's get across to your reading now. Aquarius, this is your weekly tarot reading for November 22nd through to the 28th. I hope you're doing really well. Let's see what may be on the cards for you, Aquarius. And just to let you know that your end of year reading is up for November and December, showing you how the year could come to a close for you. So you might want to check that out in alignment with the weekly readings. I found that there is quite a lot of overlap happening in them, and it'll give you a bigger picture view of how things may progress for you. So what I've got here is a 9-card block, 3 cards for your recent past, 3 for your current focus energy, 3 for your near future outcome, 2 oracle cards, and an overarching tarot energy. Let's jump in and see how this unfolds, Aquarius. So the first oracle out was protection. Call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. So it's saying that you need to protect yourself in some way this week. Maybe protect your energy, maybe protect yourself emotionally. Sometimes we need to cut the cords, the energetic cords between us and maybe a past situation, a lover, or even a workplace. It can be physical, like locations as well. Because even though we actually move on from situations, sometimes our energy is still attached, right? And that's why we can still be thinking about it a lot, affected by it a lot, feeling into the emotions. So you can find some cord cutting or removal meditations on YouTube. You may benefit from that. We've got Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? So you might need to really nurture yourself and protect your emotions, okay? So it's about upping the self-care for yourself this week in however makes you feel grounded and stable. Your overarching tarot energy is the 7 of Wands. And the 7 of Wands can be a challenge energy. It can be where you feel like you're struggling in an area of your life. It can be where you're feeling like you need to defend yourself. So you could be needing to defend yourself in the workplace, or maybe in a disagreement with a partner or something like that. But as a reader, my personal interpretation of this card is that, you know, sometimes we're just out of universal flow and alignment. For me, it's that feeling of struggle when things are just feeling hard, right? You feel like you're going against the grain. Things are just, it feels like it's requiring a lot of energy just to move through life. Now, it could be in a particular area, work or love. It's a general reading, guys, so please relate it to your situation. Or maybe it's across the board. And it usually indicates when we get this feeling that we need to make big changes, right? Because otherwise we keep getting the result. When things become, of course we do have hard moments, we do have challenges, but when it feels like that all the time for a really long period of time, and especially across multiple life areas, it's the indication that we need to look at some things. We need to clear some things out. Okay, jumping into the cards, recent past, I've got the 8 of Cups, the 8 of Wands, so 8-8, it's an angel number for you there, and the King of Wands, Leo energy. So this may be the foreshadowing of what's to come, or maybe you've been through this already, but the 8 of Cups for me is an evaluation of where your emotional needs are not being met in your life. So again, it could be in a relationship or a workplace situation where you know, you don't really feel like you can progress to real wish fulfillment or true deep happiness and lasting contentment and fulfillment in this situation. You've got 8 cups, not bad, but that's when that feeling of being dissatisfied can sink in, when you feel like you can't really find that missing piece. So there could be a deal breaker in one of these situations, a fundamental value or something that, you know, you really, really need to feel balanced in this life, that it isn't in the situation, and your intuition is starting to niggle at you and saying, I think you might need to leave this. I think you might need to move on. The 8 of Wands here, it can be a message. There could have been some kind of communication or message that really drew to your attention, you know, what was missing in the situation. That was like the final straw, and now it's like, well, I know that I'm going to need to move on now. Also, just jumping ahead a little bit, the Knight of Cups here, there could have been somebody that's entered your life. Yes, it could be meeting somebody else that you're really attracted to, if this is in love, or it could be an offer of a more fulfilling job, or the talk of that has really made you realize what you're missing in this situation, and you're like, well, that's too good to pass up. I'm going to move on. That's what I see you doing in this reading. I actually don't think that you've done it yet. I think this is the process of working through it. The King of Wands can be a few different things. It can be, as an energy, it's the energy of discernment, like really looking carefully at what you're doing here and making the right moves for yourself here to rebuild your empire. I do see this as potentially being a person in your life that could be the block. It could be a boss, mentor, manager, or partner type of energy. I just see them kind of looking back into the situation and almost with that wand, like blocking or opposing the 8 of Wands, which is the change, right? It's like, no, you know, you could have tried to communicate with this person that you're not happy and that you want to move on, but they're blocking it and saying, no, you know, we can make this work. We can get more growth happening here and that kind of thing. And that might have been the cycle that's been going around. So you've stayed in this situation and you've put up with the 8 of Cups, but I feel that this week, or maybe it's already happened, someone comes in or something is offered to you that highlights the missing piece so much that it's like, I need to move this through to the death energy. So the Knight of Cups can generally be a very like open-hearted offer, something that is going to give you the wish fulfillment of the 9th cup, something that you feel with the Empress energy in the middle of your reading, you can grow, you can use to create your wildest dreams. The Empress says that it's time to birth what is on your heart. Whatever that thing is for you, that deeper hope, dream, or wish that was missing here, right? The piece that you couldn't fill. Whatever this person is offering you, you have the intuition that this can end those struggles and end the battle and have you abundant. The Empress is a real blessing in a reading. So this is a blessed offer, an unexpected blessed offer, because with the 8 of Wands here, this could have come out of the blue. It could have been something that you didn't expect. It may require you to travel or relocate or something like that. But as a reader, that 8 of Wands is also my card of doing a 180 in your life. Things could be about to change really fundamentally for you should you accept this, right? Love it. Yeah, the Empress is a beautiful omen. She's about growth and birth of whatever it is that you have been trying to manifest. But first, we need to clear the slate and allow the space for that to happen. If you think about the metaphor, if you just put seeds in the ground that where the earth is dry and that doesn't have any nutrients and that kind of thing, they're not going to grow. But if you first clear it, if you work the soil, if you put some fertilizer in and all of that, then you put the seeds in, they're going to grow and flourish. So what is in your foundation, what is in your land here that you need to clear out in order for the seeds to grow? So you're going to need to leave something, to let something go in order to embrace the new here. And that's always the way, guys. The Death card is the card of transformation. So it really says to me that this is going to transform your life or your energy in some way. you're going to need to protect yourself as you go through the initiation of this ending, because when your emotions get involved, you know, it's that Two of Swords energy. We can be blinded by our emotions when we're decision making and weighing up directions to go in. We want to make our decisions from intuition, that moon energy, and also fact and logic. Yeah, we do want to engage the healthy side of the ego, but when our emotions get involved, we stay in situations because we feel bad. We stay in situations because maybe somebody else has told us, no, it can work, it can work. But maybe that's just hollow promises. So the Death card says it's time to surrender to what is ending and allow that sun energy to rise. Like there is a positive new chapter opening up here for you. So in the outcome here, Hanged Man, Nine of Wands, and Page of Swords, I don't think you're going to end it straight away. I think you're going to sit with that energy for a little bit, but you have to be, you know, you have to realize, Aquarius, that when you sit with that energy and don't take action, sometimes you do feel stuck and you stay in that holding pattern, and sometimes opportunities don't hang around as well and we can miss out. So the Hanged Man is generally, it's actually the card that comes before death. It's number 12 in the Major Arcana, and this is number 13. So what I'm feeling here is like you know, oh, in order to allow this new beginning, this change that I have been seeking into my life, I will have to end XYZ job, relationship, whatever it is for you. But let's just reel it back a bit, because I need to think about this. Hanged Man. Yeah, my hands do feel tied here, and I need to get to a place of acceptance. This can be when you're going through that grieving process of kind of like bartering. How can I make this work? Is there a way I can stay in this situation but be happy? Maybe they were right, you know, maybe we can make a go of this. You're trying to process all of that, but generally with the Hanged Man, it's about acceptance of the death that you need to invite in. And maybe that is the insight, the awakening, or the, you know, the breakthrough, the enlightenment that you will get in order to liberate yourself. Otherwise, Nine of Wands, we stay in the struggle, we stay in the almost but not quite, and we endure the battle a little bit more. We endure the struggle. We stay having to defend ourselves. We stay having to protect our energy, and over time our energy just gets drained that little bit more. You're so close to those greener pastures. One wand, one action away, one communication away. So the Page of Swords is that wind of change in its infancy, saying, you know what, just by communicating what you want to do here, you can begin to change your course and change your direction. Let's clarify that last card. Four of Wands, absolutely love it. This is the, you know, the card of happiness in the tarot. So if you want to ask what direction am I changing to, you know, where are those winds going to take me? Four of Wands. It's not only happiness, it's stability and security. It's the four sides, stable structure. It's also the 11-11 card. There could have been something that happened around the 11th of November, that, you know, was when the insight kind of landed that of what you need to do here. And if you are seeing 11-11, it really is your angels or guides trying to get your attention here about the decisions that you're making. The Four of Wands is a milestone. It is a move towards happiness. It is a move towards abundance and really building that life that you want. So that's what's happening in the deeper future should you take these actions. If this is your reading, that is, because it is a general reading, guys, so do keep in mind that it isn't meant to resonate with everybody, and it can't possibly, but it will for those that it's meant for. So I hope you enjoyed this channeled tarot message. Drop me a comment if you're cool to share. I do read them all and love interacting with you all over there. If you wouldn't mind hitting the subscribe button if you want to see more from me, that would be amazing. It really helps the readings go out there, and getting the views, it is important, guys. I'm going to say it. It's not why I'm doing this, but it is important because it allows me to keep doing this and growing my channel. Otherwise, you know, it is a lot of work and I wouldn't be able to continue doing it. That's the reason, guys. Hit the like and share the video as well. That also helps, and I'll keep bringing you the readings and see you back here for another one next week. Bye for now.